Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman news video recapping the events of the week September 9th to September 15th, 2016. Our top news stories this week included Henry Cavill's manager confirms he's working on a standalone Superman movie, the CW releases a new Taking Off promo for Supergirl, while we also got to see 21 new photos from the Season 2 premiere of Supergirl. Let's check out these news stories and more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, in an interview with Newsweek, Danny Garcia, Henry Cavill's manager, confirmed that a standalone Superman film is indeed in active development at Warner Brothers. She said, "We've been in a 5-month period of time where he's re-strategizing, acquiring property, he's filming Justice League now, he's in development for the Superman standalone, he's beginning to expand that world. It's beautifully teed up. In a year from now or two from now, he's going to be a force globally." While Justice League has been filming in London for some time now, we now know that production will also take place in Iceland over the next 2 months. Zack Snyder and crew will take up residence in the West Fjords of Iceland in October and November in a village called Djupavik, a village with only 2 permanent residents, although the population does grow during the summer months. Amy Adams was interviewed while in attendance at the Telluride Film Festival, where she was promoting her film Arrival, praising Zack Snyder as a director, saying, "Depending on what an actor needs, Zack kind of adjusts." With Batman v Superman receiving harsh critical reviews, the actress says she was sad to see director Zack Snyder take that kind of heat he did back in March. She said, "I just felt for Zack. To see him kind of talked about like that was really hard for me because he's really such a respectful director." As Superman fans know, Superman co-creator Joe Shuster was born in Ontario, Canada. Apparently, director Zack Snyder paid tribute to Joe in a very obscure way in the film Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. A fan on Twitter pointed out that a broken window in the film looked like the shape of the Canadian province of Ontario. The movie's official photographer Clay Enos showed the image to Zack Snyder, who responded, "Finally someone noticed." And in a bit of fun, 8-bit trailers have recreated the Justice League Comic-Con footage in classic video game style. Check it out. You can watch it in full at our website now. In TV news, the CW released a new promo video announcing that Supergirl will take off on its new network next month. The slow-motion video has similarities with both Clark Kent's first takeoff on Smallville and Superman's first flight in the movie Man of Steel. Check it out. The CW also released a short video showing the stars of Supergirl participating in a Season 2 photo shoot. CW also released 21 photos from the 2-part premiere of Season 2 of Supergirl. The photos show Superman alongside his cousin Kara, confronting Hank Henshaw, while also interacting with other members of the DEO, and visiting Kara at work at Catco in his disguise as Clark Kent. Entertainment Weekly published an article introducing fans to the new faces appearing in Season 2 of Supergirl. On the list are Superman, President Olivia Marsden, Mon-El, Miss Martian, Snapper Carr, Lena Luthor and Maggie Sawyer. In regards to Mon-El, executive producer Andrew Kreisberg said, "The destruction of Krypton resulted in a very bad day for Daxam. That's how he escaped the cataclysm and came to Earth. He's fresh off the boat. As far as he's concerned, he got into a pod on Daxam and then the next day was on Earth." In a new interview with Supergirl executive producer Greg Berlanti, IndieWire.com found out just how hard it was moving the production from Los Angeles to Vancouver. He said, "It's been challenging to figure out all the moving parts, moving the show across cities and across networks, but the reality is I think the show is as strong as ever and it feels really seamless. People will not be able to tell that it's not LA, it feels like National City still." Don't forget, Season 2 of Supergirl premieres on the CW on October 10th at 8 p.m. Netflix has announced that subscribers can now watch the entire first season of Supergirl. All 20 episodes of the first season are available to stream on Netflix in the United States. The Courier published an interview with director Colin McCarthy talking to him about his current and upcoming projects, including the Krypton TV series set to air on Sci-Fi next year. He said, "We've been thinking about every aspect of Kryptonian life. How did these people eat? What do they work as? How do they dress? What's the environment of the city? I can't say too much about it, but I think it will be a really exciting and unique journey for people." In comic book news, comic books we reviewed this week included Superman number 6, which was reviewed by Adam Deschanel, who said Superman is super once more, and he gave this issue a 5 out of 5. James Lance reviewed Supergirl number 1, giving it a 3 out of 5, saying what pretty much saved this debut issue is the last page. Aquaman number 6 featured Superman, and Mario Benisi reviewed it, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying there was an actual reason for Superman to be in this issue. T.A. Hewitt reviewed Justice League number 4, saying the Superman scenes took me out of the story, and he gave this a 3 out of 5 rating. T.A. also reviewed Injustice Year 5, Chapter 38, giving this chapter a 1 out of 5 score, saying what an unmitigated rip-off. Superman comics available this week from September 14th include Injustice Year 5, Chapter 39, digital comics been available since September 13th. Action Comics 963 is available in a variant cover. DC Comics Bombshells number 17 print edition. Earth 2 Society number 16. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 5 number 17 print edition. New Superman number 3, which is available in a variant cover. And Superwoman number 2, which is also available in a variant cover. Whether you're running through the rain or getting out of the pool, you can't go wrong with one of these Superman ponchos. Get a Superman or Supergirl raincoat for $12.99. Or how about a Batman v Superman Clash hooded towel poncho for $15.95? These and other Superman raincoats and ponchos are available from your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman Homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment has released a new Meet the Heroes video for LEGO Dimensions, which features Supergirl introducing us to fellow alien E.T. In the video, Supergirl goes through all the reasons she and E.T. are alike, pointing out that they're both friendly aliens who were taken in by a kind human family, and that both have special abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Before I finish up, a quick reminder that on Tuesday, September 20th, Michael Bailey and I will be chatting live with Jason Lewis, the voice of Superman in the upcoming Justice League Action animated series. Come join us at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time for Radio KAL Live. Just head to supermanhomepage.com/live. That's all the news there was for this week, September 9th to September 15th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So today I'm here in beautiful Maryland. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm away, so you won't see as many captions this week, but you will have a video. I wanted to talk a little bit about what I feel like is happening with the Supergirl show and the new Superman we have cast on television, and the rivalry that I perceive certainly going on between the TV version versus the movie version, and the way that I think it's a little... it's not classy. I think I've kind of mentioned that before. What you've had in previous renditions is Cavill will say, they'll say, oh, well, what do you think about the Donner movie starring Christopher Reeve? Oh, it's classic. It's everyone's standpoint for where a superhero movie should come from, and Christopher Reeve was the greatest. Well, do you think that your movie's going to match that, or do you think you do just as good a job? Nobody could match what Christopher Reeve did, he'll say, and then they'll say, and we're just doing something different, so we just hope people like what we're doing now. And those are classics, and you can't take away from those. That's the kind of classy way, the good way, I feel. Obviously there's no right way. Everybody has an opinion, but I feel like you should stay classy. With the Supergirl show, I feel like there's been a lot of veiled slights toward the movie universe. And what happens there is it just gets a bad taste in your mouth. I love the Supergirl show. I cry almost every time I watch it. It's very emotional. It's very cool. It is much lighter, but there's a lot of emotion and good feelings with the show. And just like with the Marvel movies, the whole thing's about good feelings and making you feel like you had a happy ending and you're satisfied at the end. And there's not a lot of heavy darkness or depth or serious tone to those movies. Same with Supergirl. But there is some, and I really enjoy the show, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Superman on the show. But I don't think that you should keep making mention, oh, why does everything have to be so dark all the time? We're going more like the Reeve movies, which were great. They didn't say which were great or that the new ones are bad, but they keep remarking that it doesn't have to be so dark all the time. We're going to do something happy and light. They're showing shirt rips and spit curls and smiling Hoechlin running down as he's going to save the world. And I know people want to see smiling Superman, and I know people want to see the shirt rip, and I do too, and I'm going to feel great when I see it. But I don't think that's all it is, and I know that the movies are going for a kind of a grittier, real ramifications world type of thing, where when things happen dealing with superheroes and supervillains, there are repercussions that then cause hurt and bad feelings and emotions and depression and sadness, and when lots of people are dying and terrible things are happening. I don't know that I want to see Superman smiling about it. They're two different things. I love both versions. I would say, stay classy, America. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, always look up in the sky.